What's going on today, YouTube? Today we got another NFL video for you. We got the Jags on the schedule for today. The Jags made a lot of moves this offseason. They made a lot of not really super impressive moves or anything that's going to like break the bank or anything like that or make this team super like Super Bowl champs this season, locks, anything like that. But they made a lot of moves to help try and surround Trevor Lawrence, their franchise quarterback, who I'm absolutely in love with. I loved him coming out of college, all of his intangibles, his strength, his arm strength, his pocket presence, his ability to make plays, stuff like that. I love Trevor Lawrence. I think he can be just. I mean, just the praise that I could give him is not worth going through right now. But to talk about those moves, the Jags brought in Christian Kirk and Evan Ingram to be receiving weapons for Trevor Lawrence. Both of those options were not the best on the market, I don't think, in my opinion. I think if you were going to spend that kind of money on a wide receiver, you could bring Odell in on that contract, trade for Devontae Parker, something like that. Use that money elsewhere to bring in a better weapon, a more wide receiver one type weapon, not a solid wide receiver two to use as a wide receiver one. Because let's face it, Marvin Jones past his prime. He's not doing what he did in Detroit or in the beginning of his career in Cincinnati, even though he was more of a wide receiver two in that offense with AJ Green being in his prime. And then Evan Ingram just has drop problems. He's more of a glorified wide receiver than an actual tight end. Can't really block and can't really catch with those hands, if I'm being honest. Um, Brought in Brandon Scherf to protect um, Trevor Lawrence. I think Walker Little is a really good tackle. So a trade of Cam Robinson or Jawan Taylor this season, depending on how their injuries and stuff go, would not surprise me. James Robinson and Travis Etienne in the backfield, I think, are a great duo. I think it would really help take pressure off Trevor Lawrence's shoulders if they can both be healthy and what's the word? If they can both be healthy and productive this season. On defense, oh, I'm still mad. I'm still mad. Josh Allen is a great edge threat. When that draft was going on, the Raiders took Cleveland Farrell at number 4. I was like, oh my gosh, the Lions are gonna get Josh Allen at 8. The Lions are gonna get Josh Allen at 8. It's gonna be perfect. I can't wait. And then they turned in the card at number 7 for Josh Allen. I had no idea why, because at that point there was 1 year off Saxonville, still Calais Campbell, all that, and they took Josh Allen, and I was sad. And then we got T.J. Hawkinson, which I'm not so sad about now. But as soon as they turned in that card and Roger Goodell said Josh Allen, I was like, oh, Lions taking T.J. Hawkinson. There's no doubt about it now. I thought maybe if Josh Allen made it there, they wouldn't take T.J. Hawkinson. They take Josh Allen. But who knows? Who knows what could have happened? What would have happened? Going to the other pieces, they brought in Shaquille Griffin. I can't remember if that was last year or this year. I'm pretty sure it was this year. Traded away C.J. Henderson, their first round pick of like 3 years ago. I still have no idea why of that. I've never really looked into that. Um, Obviously, what am I doing? Forgetting about talking about the number 1 overall pick this year, Trayvon Walker. I think they should have taken Aiden Hutchinson. I think if I'm the Jags, you take Aiden Hutchinson. I know the intangibles and the athleticism and the freakness of Trayvon Walker gives you maybe a higher upside than Aiden Hutchinson. But Aiden Hutchinson is such a polished and refined player coming out of college. I think you needed to take him. And going with the pure upside and the raw ability of Trayvon Walker kind of gives you a very high bust potential. But we'll have to see how Trayvon Walker does in the NFL. Trying to think. They let Miles Jack go. I don't know why Miles Jack is such a good linebacker. I'm trying to think. I think that's it for their team recap and their offseason moves. Um, I think that's it. I think we'll get into their record prediction. Um, I have them losing a lot. They're going 5-12 in my prediction, the 13th seed in the AFC. I'm starting off the season with a 4-game losing streak to Washington, Indy, Chargers, and Philadelphia. With Washington and Philly, I just think those rosters are a little bit better. In my opinion, a better quarterback than Carson Wentz. and maybe you got to give him a year or two to develop and prove his worth to be over Jalen Hurts. And then obviously Matt Ryan has the experience and capability of leading a team, and then Jay Herbs is just he's on a different level. And all four of those rosters are built better than the Jags right now, as of. And then I have them winning against the Texans. I just think the Texans are worse. I think the Texans have a talentless roster other than Brandon Cooks, and then Derek Stingley, who's going to be a baller this year. And then week 6, I keep saying and then. In every video, I say and then, and then, and then. I'm going to try that less this video. Week 6, I have them losing to the Indianapolis Colts again, getting swept. Like I said earlier, I just think the roster is better built, and then you have a better quarterback situation for right now. Long term, I think Jags have a better quarterback situation. Week 7, I have them, week 7, I have them winning against the New York Giants. I just think with the Danny Dimes situation and then all the injuries that team has faced over the past few years, you just got to give them time to see what Giants are going to do. But right now, I have the Jags winning that game in a bit of an upset, you could say. And then I have them losing. I said, and then again, I have them losing 5 games in a row, actually, to the Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs, Ravens, who are all pretty much locks to lose, I think, unless one of those teams plays terribly. And then and then again, week 13, they lose to the Lions. This is a homer pick, I guess. I do think the Lions are better than the Jags at this point, though. Week 14, I have them beating the Tennessee Titans in an upset for real. I just think this could be a trap game kind of for the Titans, depending on how they're doing. Week 15, I have them losing to the Dallas Cowboys. I think this is where the playoff seedings kind of start to really matter, and the wins and losses start to really take your chances of being a division winner and a home playoff game to a wild card and a way playoff game. So I think that really starts to matter. I have them losing, or actually, I don't know why I said losing. I saw the Titans game. Winning 2 in a row against the New York Jets, and then I said and then again. Oh my gosh. I have them. I literally almost just said and then again. I almost just said and then losing to the Texans as well. So losing to the Jets, or beating the Jets, beating the Texans, both of those rosters I think are super young. Like I said before, the Texans is just not good. I don't think there's any talent spread throughout that team other than who I said earlier, and Derek Stingley and Brandon Cooks. Week 18 comes along and there's a loss to Tennessee Titans. This I think has to do with playoffs, I believe. No, because I don't have the Titans doing very good this year, which you guys will see in a later video at a later date. It'll be in a couple days as you're seeing this, but a few minutes from me. But that's going to be it. I don't think there's anything much else to talk about the Jags this season. You gotta give them, a couple years or a year or two to take that step, get more mature, get older, get more experience. I'm getting tongue tied because I'm trying to talk so fast. My brain's going faster than my mouth. You just gotta give them time to mature, time to gain experience, get that team to gel under Doug Peterson. And then you'll start seeing some results. But this season, with a super tough schedule, I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses at least. And then, like I said, getting swept by the Colts, splitting with the Titans, and then sweeping the Texans. And then I have them losing to the Lions, Eagles, and Washington. So just have to see how it pans out. Injuries and stuff obviously play a big role in things. So we'll see how teams start getting towards this point in this season with injuries and stuff like that, playing fatigue. That's going to do it. If you like the video and you like the NFL content, make sure to hit the like button down below. Make sure to comment also on what you think I missed on, what you think I hit on, and what you think I thought of the team of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Make sure to comment what you think I thought, what you think of my thoughts of the Jacksonville Jaguars as a whole, their roster and schedule prediction. And then make sure to hit the subscribe button down below to help the channel grow to places it has not yet grown. Oh my gosh, that outro was so hard. Peace.